Amandla. Awethu. We are lifting the fist because people are suffering. They are in jail now. You are failing to lift the fist. Participate. Amandla. Awethu. Long live Palestine. Long live. Long live Palestine. Long live. Away apartheid Israel. Away. Away apartheid Israel. Away. Amandla. Amandla. Awethu. Awethu. Thank you very much. My name is Khulekani Sikhosana, and since I've participated in the BDS movement, I've somewhat considered myself as a freedom fighter because we are not playing here. This is not a crutch. This is not a simple, pointless workshop for people who are not watching Isibaya today. This is a moment for us to engage on international realities, not even politics, international realities which young people like myself are finding themselves in. We are saying that we need to pass a message to young people in South Africa to say that the opportunities which we are getting here, they're not there in other countries, in other places in the world. And it is important for us to heed the call of Nelson Mandela, who says that the freedom of South Africa is incomplete without that of the Palestinian people. And I want you to repeat after myself here. An injury to one. An injury to one. Those who watch Mzine Zinsizwa. Injure one. Injure one. We are very clear. As a Congress movement, one of our pillars is international solidarity. We are in solidarity with the children of Palestine, with the children of Syria, with the children of Morocco, with the children of the African countries which are stricken with war, which are stricken with oppression. We are saying that we need to unite. We cannot reduce the struggle which our people are facing to hashtags and tweets. We must refuse that the revolution is reduced to a hashtag and a tweet on Facebook and WhatsApp and so on. People must actively participate. You are not a revolutionary if you are retweeting from your couch there and you think that you are helping the people of Palestine. We need you to engage this issue. We need you to engage this issue whilst you are sitting on the couch, having dinner, whatsoever. We need you to discuss the plight of the people, the children globally who are finding themselves stricken with challenges. We are saying that the time for schools to be used as infantry centers to store weapons must come to an end. We've never seen a country go out to borrow money for education purposes, but countries are borrowing money and using money to buy weapons. We cannot allow that. We must say that as the children of Africa, because we are leading them, and if you are leading Africa, you are leading the motherland, you are leading where everybody comes from. So we're giving guidance to the world, and we're saying that the apartheid coming from Israel must end. Israel must go back to where they come from, those people. We don't know how they multiply so quick. From 1948, they are occupying all the spaces. But we are saying that we are disappointed that, you know, when we're coming here, we search this location on the GPS. And I say to my comrades that, do you know that on the GPS, you do not find Palestine? Or rather, on the same spot, where when you search Israel, it shows you one spot. When you say Palestine, it shows you the same spot, but it wrote something different. These people know that we are not serious. We are still going to buy those products. That's why, as an organization, Woolworths has lost almost R1 million in South Africa because of COSAS. We are actively ensuring. We have members of COSAS who've been imprisoned themselves by the South African police on behalf of the Palestinian children. We are saying that let us liberate the mind of the African child to say that it is not just about WhatsApp. It is not about OPW or Isibaya. It is also about the struggle, and we must read. And we appreciate the books that the BDS distributes and the videos that the BDS distributes into our schools. Because the other side, they are distributing material. We've seen in other countries where homework is done advancing the agenda of the Israel. And we are saying that we need to engage the struggle of the people of Palestine in the classroom, in the church, in the crèche, everywhere. Because the Palestinian people, when we had a problem here in South Africa, they engaged this issue everywhere. And that is why we had people supporting us, even as an organization financially, regardless of the fact that they were also experiencing a serious plight. We are saying as an organization that we refuse to share this on Facebook. We want to wear our shoes and come to BDS programs and lead BDS programs. There's currently 25,000 schools in South Africa. That gives us 13 million learners. They don't know what is happening in Palestine. But they can tell you what Beyonce was wearing last night. It is because you pay DSTV for them to watch Beyonce, and you don't buy books for them to read about the Palestinian people. We are saying that bring this revolutionary knowledge. We must know that we're not the only people who are suffering in the world. That information is important to us. And you can see, they don't want us to see it on TV. They don't want us. The revolution will not be televised. And that is why this needs to happen in our communities. We need to take this deep into Alexander, deep into the villages, because that's how South Africa won this revolution. And without us supporting each other, it will be difficult for us to liberate the entire globe. We are saying that education is the best weapon which anybody can use to fight poverty, in the words of Nelson Mandela. And if we want the struggle of the Palestinian people to be known in South Africa, then education is the way. Let us engage with it. Let us have debates. Why are we not hosting debates in schools? A school that is saying Israel is correct and a school that is saying Israel is wrong. We put them together and we put issues to the table, because we are not imagining when we say Israel is wrong and they are not deserving of the land they are occupying. And we can clarify that if needs be. But to just ignorantly say those ones are not going to listen to us is blatant. And we are saying that we need to engage everybody so that they understand. Because even in South Africa, we did have black people who worked for the apartheid government, but we never hated them. We knew that we must convince them. And I'm saying that through the BDS, we must go school by school and ensure that the revolution lives on. And make sure that this message is not just for the people who attended. Would really appreciate this in the township. It's better than Fast and the Furious 8, I promise you. So thank you very much, everyone, for coming. It's been a good time, a time filled with lessons. Thank you very much, doctors, for coming to engage us. We also heard you when you delivered the speech. And thank you to the BDS, thank you to the Ahmed Khatrada Foundation, the PSA, and all solidarity organizations which are here. Let us not end here. Let us not make it a week's program. I don't like this thing of saying Israel Apartheid Week. It must be an entire year. And when you call it Israel Apartheid Week, at the end of the week, in our minds, we believe that we must stop now. So we need to call it something else and make sure that it's an ongoing revolution, because they don't experience Israel apartheid per week in a year. It's an ongoing thing, and we need to engage it regularly. Thank you very much for having me. It's been a pleasure.